So if you spend, any time at all on social media, you've seen the word manifestation.
Oh, absolutely. It's everywhere.
And for a lot of people, it brings to mind, like, quiet meditation, maybe some journaling.
Yeah, that classic idea of believe it's yours and it will be yours. Just
Yeah.
think it into existence.
Right, a very passive approach.
And that passive approach is exactly what our source material today just completely rejects. We're doing a deep dive into a philosophy that's all about fusing that desire with really aggressive tactical action.
Okay, so this isn't about wishing.
Not at all. The guide we look at is just so unfiltered about it. It says, that whole believe it and it will come idea. No, wrong. That is not how it works. You need to work. It's that blunt.
So our mission today is to really unpack this formula. It takes a spiritual concept, desire, and turns it into, an operation.
A full-blown tactical operation. It's this mix of very specific planning, relentless work, and what the source herself calls delusional commitment.
Okay, let's unpack this. What's so fascinating to me is how it turns what is often just wishful thinking into a set of aggressive, almost militant steps.
It's a blueprint. And the foundation is, it's so simple, you almost miss it. You have to know exactly what you want.
Hyper-specific wanting, that's the term she uses.
That's it.
Yeah.
You can't just want to be successful. That's useless. It's a recipe for, doing nothing.
And she makes finding things to want sound like a full-time job. She talks about having Zillow boards filled with houses she can't afford yet.
Yes. Or knowing the exact color of the Birkin bag, or even the brand of the chandelier she's going to hang in the future entryway.
That's an amazing level of detail.
But it's tactical. That's the key. That kind of specificity kills decision paralysis. If you know the exact chandelier, you know what you're saving for. It gives you a concrete target.
You're not just saving money, you're saving for that.
Precisely. You plan for today, for this year, for 10 years out. And that clarity leads right into the second piece. Manifestation is work, not magic.
This is the reality check. You have the specific vision, the chandelier, now you build a plan and you work it every single day.
The dream is the wish, but the action is the spell. That's the quote.
And how do you make sure that action is real, that you're not just, kidding yourself?
This is where she introduces this really crucial idea, a sort of radical accountability check. She calls it the spying test.
The spying test. Okay, I'm in. What is it?
The idea is, if someone was secretly spying on you all day, watching what you do with your time, your money, your energy,
Okay.
would they honestly believe you were serious about your goals?
That is a brilliant standard. It just cuts through all the noise, all the self-deception.
It does. If you say you want to write a novel, but the spy sees 5 hours of scrolling and 0 hours of writing, well, your actions just told the real story.
So the actions have to match the ambition.
They have to be visible, even for internal goals. She gives this great example of hitting a huge sales goal. She didn't just delegate. She got up at 4 a.m. every single day to personally pack the orders herself.
She did the physical work to prove the commitment.
Her house was a mess, but the goal was getting met. The action was the proof.
And this is scalable, right? It's not just for big business goals.
No, and that's what makes it so powerful. She tells a story from when she was a Postmates driver. She wanted these new shoes. They were like $75.
Which is a lot when you're broke.
A ton. But instead of getting overwhelmed, she just broke it down. She said, okay, I'll pick up one extra delivery every day for 2 weeks.
Manageable.
Totally manageable. One small, achievable action every day. That's how she built success. Brick by tiny brick.
Okay, but to do that day in and day out, you need something else. Some serious mental fortitude. Which brings us to the most provocative part of this.
Tactical delusion.
Exactly.
She is completely unapologetic about it. She says, I am the most delusional bitch alive, and that delusion is the only way you get delusional things.
And this goes way beyond just positive thinking, doesn't it?
Oh, miles beyond. It's this unwavering, almost religious belief in your vision, even when everyone around you thinks you're completely insane.
The story about the LA high-rise building is maybe the best example.
It's perfect. She's a Postmates driver, barely making rent, and she drives up to the nicest building in the city.
And tells the doorman, I'm gonna live here.
Right. And of course he tells her to leave, but the punchline is, she lives there now.
And she says, delusional trespassing or manifesting, turns out they're the same thing.
It's this adaptation of the law of assumption. You don't just assume and wait. Your belief is so total that you act in a way that forces reality to bend to you.
Like the lottery tickets.
Yes, she was genuinely confused when she didn't win. She had 1,000% believed she would. It's about playing to win, not just playing for the sake of it.
So how do you apply that delusion in a practical way?
That's what she calls practicing reality. It's her version of fake it till you make it. You literally rearrange your current environment to match your future one.
The props.
The props. She put cheap, like $100 fake rings inside real Tiffany's and Cartier boxes and just leave them around her house.
So every time she saw the box, it wasn't a fantasy, it was a tangible reminder.
It was becoming her daily reality. And the marble floor story is just phenomenal.
I love this one.
She wanted this specific marble floor in her dream home, couldn't afford it. So what does she do? She installs fake marble tiles in her old place.
And walks on them.
For years.
Yes.
By the time she finally walks into her actual dream home and it has those exact floors, it felt normal. It felt like coming home.
Because she had practiced it. It's like familiarity breeds the outcome.
You immerse yourself. People might ask why you're doing something weird in the beginning, but in the end, they only ask how you did it.
And that deep belief, that practice, is what fuels the next part. The active pursuit.
Yes, you have to be incredibly bold. That delusion isn't just internal. It has to translate into bold, real-world action.
Let's talk about the fireplace story. This is peak excuse.
It's amazing. She's touring a unit she's not even going to buy, sees a fireplace mantle she loves, and just decides, that's mine.
And most people would stop there. It would just be a wish.
But months later, she bumps into the new owner in the elevator and just asks for it. No hesitation.
She just straight up asked if she could have his fireplace. And he said yes.
He gave it to her. The boldness is the trigger. She believes she has this strong aura that deflects negativity, but what that really is, functionally, is just supreme confidence.
It lets her be loud about her goals.
Which makes them real and opens up doors for other people to actually help, and that connects right into active seeking.
Things don't just fall into your lap.
Never. You have to be looking. She uses the metaphor of the ruby slippers. She found these like $5,000 shoes online for $300.
A needle in a haystack.
But her point is, they were available to anyone. But she found them because she was looking for the treasure. If you're not looking for them.
Seek and you shall find. Ask and you shall receive. It's almost biblical, but in a very common sense way.
Totally. If you don't ask, the answer is already no. The cost of silence is 100% failure.
And when you combine looking and asking, that's how you engineer luck.
Right. Luck isn't random. It's just preparation meeting opportunity.
Yeah.
You have to put yourself in the game.
Her story about funding her own business is a great example of that preparation.
Oh, absolutely. Investors doubted her, so she used her entire life savings to fund it herself. She calls it acting crazy.
That action sent a signal.
The ultimate signal. She was so committed, she bet everything. That's the kind of preparation that attracts real opportunity later.
And that opportunity often comes from being in the right rooms.
Right.
Networking.
You have to be there. And you have to be ready. Like having her business pitch literally in her pocket when she had a chance encounter with, the guy in charge of Shopify at dinner.
The meeting is chance, but the success from that meeting is preparation.
At the end of the day, it's a numbers game. It's about persistence. If it doesn't work 10,000 times, you have to be the person who tries 10,001 times.
So with all this relentless pursuit, what's the actual goal? Is it just money?
Interestingly, no. She describes money as boring. It's just a tool.
It's about the exchange.
Exactly. The satisfaction isn't the bank balance. It's crossing the Birkin bag off the vision board because it's been paid for. It's the experiences and the freedom that the money buys.
Which leads to these unexpected cheat codes she talked about.
Yeah, which are really just about being a good person. The golden rule. Kindness, respect.
She says it doesn't matter if someone's a barista or a billionaire.
Right. And you could look at that cynically, Is it just a tactic?
That is the question. Is it genuine or strategic?
I think her take is that it's both. The stated goal is to create a world where everyone is rooting for you.
And people don't root for jerks.
Exactly. When you're chasing crazy things, you need a support system. Kindness builds that system. It's a strategic generosity.
But even deeper than that, there's the why, the purpose.
Yes. The thrill of a new purchase fades. But she says the real lasting fulfillment comes from her work. Like staying up late to film a video that might inspire someone else.
So the inspiration is the real product.
That's the anchor for the whole thing. The getting allows her to build a platform for giving inspiration.
And then there's the final piece of the puzzle, which is acceptance.
Crucially, yes. The mature realization that nobody gets what they want all the time. Perfection isn't real.
And that's okay.
It has to be okay. You have to have faith in the process. The belief that sometimes not getting what you want is also getting what you want.
Because it's leading you somewhere better.
To something more splendid, as she puts it. It's what keeps the whole system from leading to burnout.
So to sum this all up, this version of manifestation is all about specific, visible, daily work.
Yeah, it's that potent mix of tactical delusion on one hand and then radical accountability, the spy test on the other.
You shift from hoping to acting.
The dream is the wish. The action is the spell. You have to put in the hours, pack the boxes at 4 a.m., prove to yourself you mean business.
So what does this all mean for you listening? It means getting laser focused on your desires and then being unapologetically bold in chasing them.
And understanding luck is something you make. The discussion really ends on this ultimate question she poses, which I think is the perfect challenge for everyone.
What's that?
She asks, what if it doesn't come true?
The fear everyone has.
But then she immediately follows it with, but what if it does?
The real moral is simply always go after it.